And we're back, finally. It's been a long time. Sub's been doing my bloody nothing to do a podcast on Manchester United's greatest ever victory. What a victory over Manchester City. But we're not here for that. We're here for Euro 2024 preview, predictions, our thoughts on it. We'll get back to Manchester United when the Euros and the Copa America are over. We're going to do our end of season review.
When we win the Community Shield.
This start next season, we'll be back to Manchester United. Anyway,
here first.
Euros, the defending champions, Italy, Forza, let's go. Are we going to defend it again? We're not in the band of favourites. No one's really giving us a chance. They didn't give us a chance last time. I reckon that we'll get to the semi-finals, to be honest.
Semis?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm optimistic in the team. I think because there's no superstar, the team will get together. Barella is the biggest player in my opinion. Donnarumma as well, obviously, from his heroics in the last Euros. Fagioli will be one to watch out for. This Scamacca's coming in good form. Roberto Calafiori in centre-back, who Juventus are hopefully going to sign from Bologna. He's the next great Italian centre-back, hopefully. Scalvini, unfortunately, missing the tournament with the ACL. There's a lot of you that ask me why I support Italy and how I support Italy. How I got into football was playing Pro Evolution, or ISS it was, I think, back then, yeah, on PlayStation 1, bro. And Italy was the first team I chose, so they chose me, I chose them, and the love story just carried on and on.
Into Juventus as
well. And so, like, he'll tell you, Italy are my club team. The way everyone supports United and Liverpool, and this is when I'm going to get tribal.
Italy first.
Yeah.
Then Juventus.
100%.
Then Manchester United.
Right? And hopefully I'm going to be doing watch-alongs to each Italy game. First games are Saturday, 2 o'clock against Albania. And then inshallah, I will be travelling out myself to Gelsenkirchen and Schalke. We'll be doing vlogs, keeping everyone up to date with the videos. I'll be watching Italy v Spain, me and Mustafa. Mustafa's been a Spanish fan all his life. I've been obviously an Italian fan all my life.
Perfect.
Great, obviously. Hamad's coming with us, the famous Hamad that you always hear on the podcast. Shop's going to be with us, and one of the young lads as well is coming along with us. So yeah, it's going to be good. Right, so who have you got down as your favourites for Euro 2024?
Les Français.
Yeah, straight in.
France.
Who's like, all right, who's second favourite is okay. Yeah, that's one. Okay.
On paper, you'd say England, but I don't think they've got the manager.
Okay, on paper, I've changed my mind. I was saying England all season, remember in the podcast as well. It's Portugal, Fredbury, twisted my arm, you know, our late night combos.
I've got Portugal there as well, but
they got better players in each position.
Yeah, no, 100%. But England have a lot of talent running through.
They do,
and all their players that they have taken have been flourishing at club level.
Yeah,
it's the fact that can they flourish now on gel. Senior
so
national level. France
#1 favourites, obviously last Euros, Mbappe missing the penalty in the penalty shootout. You know, Paul Pogba had an awesome game, that game against Switzerland. Mbappe's redemption for me, obviously I put up a post, for me he's generational. I've always said it. No, I mean, like, he's going to be there with, his France legacy is already surpassed Thierry Henry's France legacy, in the sense that he's got more goals than Henry. He's in the World Cup, obviously he was the main man. Henry's never scored in a final, by the way.
Almost won it for him
again
as well.
Becoming the second man ever. These are not just stats. People don't understand. That's not just a stat. He became the second man ever to score a hat-trick in the World Cup final.
And unfortunately,
second teenager since 1958. Our dads weren't born. Our granddads weren't born. That's why we kill Pele off all the time. We finally seen that our generation's Pele, if you like. Mbappe was that guy, and he people knocking him for his PSG stint and everything.
I think he's one of the biggest reasons why France are my favourites. Don't get me wrong, they've got a brilliant squad. We can name so many players we can go through.
Antoine Griezmann, who had the best player at last World Cup, what do you think?
I think Griezmann's going to have it ticking again. He's going to be in that same role, roaming in the central and the midfield. It's like a box-to-box kind of role, wasn't it?
It's everything, eh?
It was, wasn't it?
Sweeping up, then he'll pass it because he's got the quality to pass it. Then he'll make that late run like Lampard into the box.
He's older now, he's got that maturity and that timing. Like, he's not rushing anything, and he's been there and done that.
I love it, so keep this description going.
No, honestly,
I love it.
I genuinely think that he will be one of the standouts. Not necessarily the best player, but he will control everything and he will dictate everything.
Will they miss PP, Paul Pogba? He's always been big for France.
I think they're going to miss Kante.
He's in the squad, were you know?
I know, but I don't think he's starting.
Okay, and even if he does start, is he the same player?
I don't know if Oriol Tchouameni is...
That guy that we thought he was?
No.
I think he is.
No, not that. I don't think he's... Obviously, he's not at Kante's level because he's a lot younger.
Cameron's there as well.
Yeah, and Kammer is there, but Kammer's more of a box-to-box now that I've seen him play.
Kammer, who's Kammer? Edgar Davids.
Yeah.
Bangan.
Yeah, but region. Yeah.
100%. You know, when he first broke through, everyone said we've never seen Kammer. I was deeping it. They said no, we have seen him.
I think Davids
was better.
No, he was about.
What do you mean Davids is about? Oh. Davids is his dad. Davids is Kammervinger's dad. I don't know. Bro, Kammervinger looks like him, he's got the hair and he plays like him, he's left-footed.
He's just missing
the goggles. He's left-footed like him, he plays central midfield, central defensive midfield compared to left.
The goggles on, we'll just say it's Davids.
Madness.
But yeah, what was I saying?
France, they being the favourites and Griezmann making it tick.
Chouameni, Kammervinger, they've got too much talent, man. Is Coman in the squad?
Coman, I think he is in the squad. Marcus Thuram's obviously there.
There you go.
So you think that France, obviously, they've been there. Deschamps has been there as the coach. He's not won the Euros yet. So I think maybe he's going to just take it off and say this is it. In 2016, obviously, against
who was it?
Portugal, at their squad, when Ronaldo won it, if you remember. They were the host nation. That was obviously that was a big thing on top of Deschamps. He kept the job going into the World Cup. Yes. He won the World Cup, which gave him the credit back in the bank.
As well.
Yeah. Obviously, last Euros being a penalty shootout, you get away with it sometimes, the lottery of the shootout and everything.
No, sorry, I was referring back to the World Cup there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
With the World Cup,
they got to the final. That's forgivable.
And not just that, they stood up.
Yeah,
they stood up when it counted. But the difference was, I think it was Emi Martinez.
And the man that did stand up for him, Kylian Mbappe, like I did mention, you're saying Griezmann. I'm going for Mbappe redemption tournament. Obviously, I keep mentioning it. I don't know if a lot of people remember it or not. I'll make sure that they remembered it. He missed that penalty. He missed a few chances in that match as well against Switzerland. If I do remember, they 3-1 up. They conceded late both goals. It might still be on their mind. And like I said, Deschamps hasn't won it.
Although he's coming off a good season at club level, he wasn't impressive in the Champions League knockouts.
He's got that point to prove. People are chatting crap about him.
I think now that he's moved to Madrid, he's going to show everyone what Madrid is about.
You know, it is, yeah. Like they're saying, he's not R9 and he'll never be Thierry Henry. You have to compare them at that age as well then to what he was. He'll never be R9 in terms of the way he plays. And I always said that he's regen of Thierry Henry. We always say he is Thierry Henry regen and he's going to be a better version of Thierry Henry. I love Henry probably more than all of us. Like, come on man, Henry's the guy man, he's the PL goal.
I think the thing is, you know, like us football fans, we're a bit unfair when
we were spoiled.
When there's a new man on, you know, like on the block, like Kammervinger, now we just compared him to Davids, but obviously that's the look as well.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, why can't they just be
their own man?
They are. Do you know what I mean?
Great point, amazing point.
Why can't they just be who they are? Like, people are saying, you know, like Bellingham's the next Zidane. Just let him be Bellingham, man. He's never going to be Zidane.
Do you know what I mean? So you're cooking
just
tonight.
Let him be Bellingham, man.
You know what? Wait for this podcast, mate.
But the thing is, you know, with the weight of the shirt, the England shirt does weigh heavy. Why? Because the media always have England somehow as favourites.
Yeah.
Every tournament, England are favourites. England have a good squad. Is it better than the Lampard, Rooney, Scholes, Gerrard, Beckham?
No, their defence was better.
No, even all round, man.
All round.
As individuals, that team was better. Where did they go? And I know these lot made the final, and you know, credit where it's due. They made the final. But what did they do?
Sticking point for him is the manager is going to let him down again. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't take risks.
His attacking
patterns and brain is not there.
It's not there, man.
He doesn't have it.
It's not there. You know, he's
pragmatic.
He's tried. You know, the funny thing is, you know, if you look at England, going on to England now, properly, if you look at the squad that he's bought, it's funny because we've criticised him in the past for picking people on
merit. Yeah.
Now he's not picking people on favoritism.
And he's getting criticism for it.
And he's getting criticism, but I don't know, weirdly, like, he's quite a defensive coach, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's barely any defenders there.
Well, let's talk, obviously, Maguire.
Left back. That left back's not even played football this season.
Maguire's pulled out with an injury. I think that's going to be massive for him. As much as we ridicule and take the mick out of him, he's had a decent season.
This season will obviously be finished 8th, but he himself will.
Yeah, and for England, he turns up.
He always does.
No, I'm not sure he's amazing. He just turns up. He does his job to a depth level.
World Cup,
team of the tournament. Not that I agreed with that, but he did have a decent World Cup. I'm not saying he had a crap World Cup. He had a decent World Cup.
The fact that he made the team, you know, shows that he was
right.
decent.
And then on top of that, you've got what do you call it?
John Stones, who isn't necessarily impressive. You got Mark Gay, who's never had.
No, I was gonna go on to the other omission being Marcus Rashford. I think that's glaring. All right, his form wasn't good. I have been his biggest critic this season. However, bringing that guy off the bench is completely different dimension that England don't have off the bench.
Do you know what it is? Marcus's pace.
That's what I'm saying. Is a big factor.
It is electric. A lot of people compare him to Kylian because he's probably almost as fast as Kylian. Obviously, just his ball control isn't as
Yeah,
good
and
as
he's
Kylian, innit?
not as
and obviously
deadly.
he's not Kylian, is he?
Yeah.
But in terms of pace, bro, you can match him with. Like,
I think it's a glaring omission. And Southgate's
do you know,
made a
like,
mistake.
when you're playing that type of football anyway, transitional counter-attacking football, Marcus is the man you want. Trust me, Marcus is the man you want. I know this season he was shit, and he only scored, 9 or 10 goals or whatever it was.
I will reiterate this point for you.
Go on.
They're setting people up for failure, right?
Kobe Mainu.
Jude Bellingham. All season, obviously, saying Bellingham's like Zidane, like you said. The PR around him, he talks to his mum and dad before a Champions League final. He's become the next great philosopher and the next great calm guy or something. He comes out to clap at fans. Oh, my great.
I've never seen this.
Yeah. It's Rio's doing a bit too much as well.
They all do it,
right?
man.
And then, obviously, with Kobe getting blamed for the goal against Iceland that got conceded, he was the best player on the pitch for him, right? Saka being front and centre when he only played 20 minutes. And he's already been called down. BBC now.
And all the papers and articles showing Saka.
It's just rubbish, man. And that's what I mean. They're setting Bellingham up.
Is going
They're setting Bellingham up, and the next kid that's after him is Kobe Mainu to be set up. Like you said, I actually agree with it now. Kobe should not be starting for England. And that's not because of his quality. It's too early, and they're just going to blame him. I agree with you now, Sub.
And too much scrutiny.
Yeah. Adam Wharton, give him it on a level. And I won't say why. It's self-explanatory. No, straight up. Give it to Adam Wharton. If I was Kobe, I'd knock on the door. I swear on my life, I'd tell, bring me off the bench. You know why you get more respect? Because if you came off the bench, you know he's going to give you a sick cameo anyway. Because the guy quality.
Against tired legs,
yeah, right. And the other one that I was going to say that I sent to you lot was Clarence Seedorf today, and I about the clip that when I mentioned in the podcast, Seedorf himself said that he reminds him of himself. He's good. Seedorf big deal even more saying he's got more maturity than him at that age. He doesn't much. Seedorf, I think, won the Champions League as part of the Ajax. Sorry. All these bad boys do that humble thing, and they go a bit extra sometimes.
Do you know what though? Yeah, I don't want to toot his horn too much. Yeah, but wallah, I'm not hyping. Yeah,
as is Jude.
It's not even about sick, man. He's not Ronaldinho. He's not doing some crazy skills.
No,
it's the simplicity of his game, man.
It is 100%.
It is so simple, but it is so effective.
The chocolate skulls,
and it just keeps.
What's so bad about that? Well, nothing wrong with that. The chocolate skulls. What's wrong with you, man? Why are you making it so bad for, man?
Chocolate skulls.
Yeah, man.
Alright, do you know what it is? I think he's more. I don't know, man. Is he skulls? He hasn't got that long pass in him.
In developed, Scholes didn't have that age. I don't remember seeing anything of Scholes at that age. Scholes are more attacking.
Do you know him on the ball? Yeah, he's just calm. He's cool.
Alright, man. Paul Instant, man. Flipping neck, man.
He's calm.
Do you get the comparison right?
He's calm, he's cultured, he's composed, he keeps the ball ticking. If you watch him, yeah, he barely loses the ball. The only reason he does lose the ball when he does is because he's got incompetent players around him who can't.
Well, he's got Deckers now, mate.
Who are not on the same wavelength. Yeah, no, 100%. I'm on about like at club level. Even at international level, can you say all them England defenders, if you want to play out from the back, all them England defenders, they're going to be able to do it?
Only John Stones in it, like you said. Gray's alright.
Yeah, but Gray's never had no international experience.
Okay, like I get you.
You know, to come in as tournament.
So the defence is what is going to let them down, if anything does let them down?
I think so. And the fact that, the attacking patterns.
Okay, if they get there and France get there, they're on a collision for the semi-final meeting. Glaring omissions, right, going back to that, I'm going to just read the list off on the top of my head. Hummels, Courtois, you've got it on your phone, so you might as well pull it out. Michael Elise, Jack Grealish,
Pau Torres,
Goretzka,
Marcus Rashford, Grealish, and Elise.
From them, who's the biggest? For me, is Courtois and Hummels. Hummels had all-time Champions League campaign. Talking of Mbappe, he kept Mbappe quiet in both legs. He was amazing all the way through the Champions League. I find it absolutely crazy that he's left him out.
For me, it's Rashford.
Okay, fair play, and we've explained why as well, more or less.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a starter always for England, but he's shown in the last competition he's got very, very good attributes coming off the bench. Against tired legs, you don't want to play against Rashford.
Players to watch out for. Kobe Mainu, who we've already mentioned. Right now, we've done a full segment on him, so leave me alone.
So are we doing the youngers, yeah?
Yeah. Keelan Yildiz, I'll give him the first shout out. My youngster now, Juventus is. He's in Turkey. He's getting a lot of sponsorship deals from Turkey as well. I've seen Adidas, Gillette. Xavi Simons is another one, yeah. Ada Güler for Turkey.
Lamine Yamal. By the way, last night the chipped ball in, absolutely gorgeous.
What a player.
Beautifully chipped in.
Amazing, this guy's talent's next level.
He, again, like, I'm not comparing him to Kobe, but I'm on about his actual mentality and the attributes, what I see from him. He just looks like he's playing at his own pace kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he looks so cultured and composed. Again, just so nice on the ball. The weight of pass, you know, that is such a major thing.
100%.
Weight of pass is a major thing in football, yeah. And these two kids.
Who else is on that list then?
You've got Zaire
Emery, yeah.
And you've got Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is it.
And Lamine Yamal. Who from them is going to have the Wayne Rooney 04 tournament? I'm not saying that, you know how highly I rate Rooney's 04, we're going to get to that in the next pod.
Do you know what it is, yeah? You got to look at it from, what?
Yamal.
Probably Yamal, but what is Xavi Simons?
Attacking midfielder.
No, so ethnicity.
Holland. Dutch. Him, Koopman is going to be in the middle. Dutch leaving Xerxes out for me. They're my dark horses with Turkey. Who your dark horses? Turkey, because of who I mentioned, Can Uzun, Ada Güler, Kenan Yildiz, great young core there, and they're going to build on that. Çalhanoğlu's part of that team as well, and then Holland, they've got Frankie's missing the full tournament.
Probably between the Netherlands.
Same as me.
And
he's blending. He's just going to agree with me. Wants to finish the ball quick.
Italy.
Dark horse is Italy, bro. You're taking place now. We're the reigning champions.
Well, you're putting yourself as a favourite.
I didn't put myself as a favourite.
So then,
I said we're going to get to the semis anyway.
Taking the piss?
No, I was just going to say I can understand why, because our squad's not that good. Fair play. The one to watch out for Italy's team.
Because you're one of them teams that even when you've been shitting at
that's what I mean,
you
innit?
can win it. 06 World Cup.
We weren't shit in that World Cup.
No, but you weren't shit, but France,
nobody expected us to win it, yeah.
And if Zidane don't go off, it's game over.
If Zidane don't go off, yeah, possibly, but...
No, it is.
Leading into that final, we didn't play crap or something.
No, you didn't.
So that's what I mean.
Zidane
and, you know, the one to watch out for us is the Juventus player that's come back from the betting ban and he's got into the squad, Nicolo Fagioli. Top player, mate. Top midfielder, really techie, bally. Him and Barella in the middle. I hope that they do well. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Now, anyway, top goal scorers. I made the list of top goal scorers who I think will do it. Mbappe, Højlund, Kane. Højlund because he's really good for Denmark. He was top goal scorer in the Euro qualifiers. Scott McTominay has to be there.
Even though Scotland have got slim chance of going through, I do want them.
He scores a lot of goals for them.
He does score goals, and
our wildcard choice that we made together is because he's Mr. Creativity. Bruno Fernandes. Mr. Creativity is Bruno Fernandes. He's got 40 goals and assists this year for club and country.
Bruno Fernandes recently for club and country has been
smoking fire.
Yeah.
I think he wants to prove that he belongs in that top tier, mate.
And I think his long shots as well, they're very underrated. Because he don't do them anymore at United, so we kind of forgot the guys.
Yeah, no, 100%. You just showed me that one before as well.
And the week before he scored 2. One was a cracker, and the other one wasn't bad either. So
not just that, we're going to be coming to an end of an era. Cristiano Ronaldo's 6th European Championship, longevity.
We have him down as possibly there
top,
as well.
Yeah, but we're thinking, right, obviously, a later Ronaldo segment here, being the greatest, arguably the greatest player in European Championship history.
I'm going to throw one more player in there.
Who?
Alvaro Morata.
All right, yeah, good shout. Yeah, he does get a lot of goals for Spain.
Alvaro Morata is a good goal scorer.
Yeah, flipping money laundering.
Very good goal scorer. Okay.
On to Ronaldo, I hope he accepts the role of being an impact sub, coming off 55th to 60th minute, and I think he could get 2 to 3 goals in the tournament in that role. Even if he starts, you know that he'll give you 100% as well.
Ronaldo Hatti incoming first game.
That would be sick. So go on then. The last dance. Modric, Neuer, Cristiano, I just said Neuer, didn't I? And there's a couple more there. Olivier Giroud.
Neuer, Giroud. And Cruz.
And Cruz, that's the one. Tony Cruz, can he win the... He's only missing the European
I
Championship.
think, to be honest with you, we didn't include them. And
They've been pathetic.
It's quite rude of us. I know they've been pathetic.
Very rude of us.
But
and we're going to end on this now.
Germany have got a very, very strong chance, lad. They're not my dark horses, but...
They're your fourth favourites?
Nah, I'm putting them ahead of England, mate. They're my third favourites. I know I put them second before.
I know it was...
But I genuinely... On paper, I was saying second. But in my head, what I know and what I feel...
You know what you're going by?
Huh?
You know what you're going by?
Go on.
My favourite line to you, football heritage.
There you go.
You're literally going by football heritage.
Football heritage.
You're going by the heritage of Germany,
There
bro.
you go. France are my favourites. Germany are my second favourites. Who's my third? Portugal are my third favourites. And it's between England and Italy.
Right, I've got France as my favourites and Portugal as my second favourites. Third, I'm going to go for my own team, Italy. I really do believe that if we need to beat Albania on Saturday, as
if you don't beat Albania on Saturday,
it's an uphill ball, mate, because we've got Croatia and Spain
yeah,
group
then Croatia are doing you in, because you know Modric, you know.
I don't know if they're doing us in.
No, they're doing you
in Euro 2012.
If you lose to Albania,
in Euro 2012 we played them in the group stages. Then I know we had a very bad team, but we beat them. Then Pirlo scored a free kick.
Marco's not scored.
Oh yeah, actually talking of that, Pirlo v Modric that day. Who outshone who? Every time people asking me who's a better midfielder, go check Euro 2012 that game out. Pirlo's tournament. It was Pirlo's tournament, mate. Euro 2012.
Andrea Pirlo.
What a tournament! Right, share, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll be back all the way throughout the Euros for plenty of podcasts and the Copa America. See you later.